Okay. Good evening, traders. Welcome to a week 3 Sunday market breakdown. We've got beautiful pairs ahead. Let us stay sharp and be focused. I am glad that you guys have joined in to get the ones and twos, and let's dig in. On the DXY, price failed to reject from this area of interest, which Mark was looking into. So I also point out this area, but however, it fails to reject, it fails to commit, and it forms a rejection showing indications for the bullish going to the top. So the dollar has shown us that it's indications that it will be still moving up for the uptrend. Okay, let us begin with the first pair. On the first pair, we've got New Zealand CAD. On New Zealand CAD, I'm going to begin with the H4. On the H4, we've got beautiful price action. We've got price still coming from this area of value, and it is now positioned, well, it's been positioned in this area of interest, which was last week, 2 weeks back, and I had traded in this section and got out for about 1%, and it rejected and took me out. So right now, this is the focus that I'm looking into. I'm looking for price to reach this footprint right here in a form of an ascending channel. So I'm looking for a 1, 2, 3 and price tapping into here and giving an insurance entry, and that's when I'll be looking to be taking entries. We move on to the second pair, and into our second pair is going to be dollar Swiss. Into the dollar Swiss, price also does the same thing as it had done on the dollar on DXY. So I had focused that if price does commit towards this inflation point, I'm going to be looking for price to formulate the first insurance entry and then formulate the second continuation, and that's when I'm going to be looking to take trades. But however, it failed to do that. So the main focus right now is this value area at the top, our strong magnet, and we'll be looking for the first impulse and taking entries on the second. But however, if the first correction is within the plan, I'll be looking forward to be taking that one. Get into the third pair, which is dollar yen. On dollar yen, price had failed. Okay, let me begin from the bottom. We've got our bottom value area and we've got our top value area. As you can see, price is moving in an uptrend. So on dollar yen price, I had labeled this as a V shape, whereby I'm looking into price rejecting this area. Reason why, it's because this looks more like a V shape. And what does price do? Price does commit towards this area point, it comes back in, but however it does show directions that no, this is a false break. So what does price do? I had let price play and it had consolidated during these hours, and it formed this area point, which is an which is an area where volume was last left for a continuation towards the top, and price does come in back into structure, and I'll be looking for a continuation reaching out towards this value area at the top. And then move on to the fourth pair, and on our fourth pair we've got New Zealand yen. On New Zealand yen, well, let us not be engaged within this point, but we've got this value area, and then we've got this area of interest, which traders had got during the past week. So price was committing here. Reason why I put this, it's because I was focusing. I've got 1, 2, 3, and I wasn't surprised. I was opening my mind for if price does formulate the continuation and move what to the top, it will be because of this structure, which is the 1, 2, 3. So let us clean the charts right now. So as I clean the charts, this is what we have. So we've got price coming from this area of interest, and then we've got this V shape which has committed cleanly. And then as the V shape has committed cleanly, I've got this focused continuation which I'm looking into, which will be a 1, 2, 3, and the middle section, and that's NZD yen. Move on to euro dollar. On euro dollar, I'm going to begin from the daily. On euro dollar, there isn't much that has happened. So a euro dollar price coming from this value area. moving nicely to this area of interest. So it fails to reject this area of interest. As I was looking for the bullish trend, it fails to do that. And what does it do on H4? It shows us an indication that it is going to be continuing the trend towards the down trend. So we've got price rejecting from this area point and no complications no complications. So during the last week, I had shown you possibilities of why could price actually move towards the downtrend on euro dollar. It's because of this. We've got a continuation here. So we had a middle section, and I was focusing one, two, and three. And what does price do? It does exactly. It rejects at this area point and it consolidates here. But however, it will be looking to be moving towards the bottom. But however, be open-minded to what price pivots into, and yeah, don't be closed-minded. Okay, we've got pound NZD, which is our last pair. On pound NZD, we still have price committing from the large 123 structure, which is this 123. So yeah, we get into H4. As we get into H4, our price is still below this area inflation point, and it has now formulated a consolidation. But however, it didn't formulate an entry point, so I'll be looking for price to be pushing down and formulating a two touch or a small three touch continuation, and I'll be more than happy to be taking that entry. Thank you very much, guys, for getting into the SMP. I hope everyone has a beautiful week ahead and let us stay sharp at all times. I appreciate you guys.